Hello, everyone. It's patch day for Steel Division 2. I'm super excited to get into this massive patch notes. This is going to be a longer video. I'm going to go as fast as I can, but I want to make sure I hit on all the changes. There are a ton, like massive number of changes here. I mean, you can see scrolling down. It just keeps going. So a lot of changes here. I'll do my best to point out what these units are. I probably cannot call them all. But yeah, this is really exciting. If you guys enjoy this, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more Steel Division 2 and War No content. Consider checking out that YouTube membership. Let's dive right into this now. First things first, of course, Group Walther and whatever the new Wessex 41st or whatever it is, Wessex Infantry are both out as well today if you get that Nemesis DLC. But these patches are for everybody. And I also believe Duke Pass, perhaps, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't remember. No. Some map. Is there a new map too? I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, added Valley of Death 10v10 servers. There we go. So cool. So data fixes. These are just things that were like incorrect or had like inconsistencies. For example, the Focke 189 being cheaper for the Hungarians is now on par. Fix the 76 to the FK39 Russian gun from 60 to 55 as announced in the last patch. Removed artillery observer icon from this unit. I'm going to skip these fixes. None of these are like actual changes to the game. The things that should have been happening, like Strelke C phase here in Bakhtin, Jagdpanzer 4's availability a little higher there in C phase. Trying to see if there's anything huge here. Just increase their Su-85. SK-18's physical damage from 9 to 10. Okay, so technically it got better. Hummel's rate of fire now on par with the FH-18. That's actually really good. So the Hummel's normally like worse than the FH-18, which is like the 150 millimeter like German standard gun, which the Hummel has the same gun, but for whatever reason just didn't fire as fast. Like literally you could watch it fire slower. So this is really nice. This might actually make Hummels good. Make Hummels great again, perhaps. Razvedka, Kazaki got the shock trait. PTRS increased their availability here. Increase here for the Kazakis. Third VDV got a Gavardia increase. First, I don't know, something with Streltsy. Oh, this is the Polish division, I think, because that's a Polish unit. 28th. Oh, that's the home. The home brigade, I think. 28th Jaeger, fix their Martyr 2, guards, Crusader card, FAMO, whatever. Okay, fix the FAMO's pool from 1 to 12. Okay, yeah, so now you can use it. All right, generic changes across the board. Decrease all BM 824 82 mils price from 65 to 55. I don't know what that is. It's a Russian something. No idea what that is. Decreased all SU-76 eyes prices from 35 to 30. Wow, I already thought those things were gross at that price to make them 30 points. Geez. Su-57, which is, I think, that weird assault gun, goes from 40 to 30. Decreased all Valentine 3 price from 25 to 20. Oh my God. Valentines are already honestly kind of great. So for them to be 20 points, geez, that's massive. All BA-10s from 25 to 20. I don't remember approving of these changes. I would have voted against that. Seems really strong. Wow. So Soviets get massive buffs here. F-22 howitzers from 60 to 55. T-34 76 42 from 60 to 55 points. Wow. Okay. So now even the better T-34 76 is cheap. Su-85 from 70 to 65. Panzer IV, there's an Axis buff from 75 to 70. It's about time for that. Panzer IVs were really like in an awkward spot, losing to like all of the medium tanks at anything below 1,500 meters. The B1 BIS's price from 30 to 25. I'm pretty sure that's the French tank. KV-1S's price from 60 to 55, so more Soviet buffs here. Decreased tank version of T-60 from 20 to 20. No, wait. Decreased tank. I think that meant to be 25 to 20. Decreased all Soviet-made 85 mils price from 100 to 90, plus disheartened ones from 95 to 85. Okay, so making the 85 mils, which is like the Russians' version of the 88, it's still bad, but at 90 points, maybe could be tempted into it now. The FH-18 from 70 to 65. Yes, that's one of the worst howitzers in the game. Decrease all Flak 38 20 mils price from 40 to 35. So finally 20 mils at 35 points might be worth taking now. All self-propelled 20 mils down to 35. The Morser 210 from 150 to 140. So that's a buff to the big gun there. Decrease all nations Semovente, which is like a vehicle, 41's price from 15 to 5. Okay. That's pretty cheap. I think that's a leader too. It's a command one, so it should be a leader. Decreased all nations transport SDKs at 222s from 30 to 20. Wow. Okay, so the 222 is the autocannon armored car, and it's now only 20 points to bring in. Jeez. Okay, that's quite strong. Decreased all armored M3 scout cars from 15 to 10. Decreased all 37 mil armed R35. Okay, that's the Romanian little AT tank. All H39s, that's the crappy tank, the French one in like Toulon and stuff, down to 10 points. Okay, decreased all Vickers 75 price from 95 to 85. That's really good because Vickers are actually pretty solid AT guns. So at 85 points, you're starting to get into the range of like, I don't know, Sheetza essentially, minus like the indirect fire, but you get AA instead. So very interesting. Decreased all leader T34 1943s from 95 to 90. I already thought they were good at 95 points. Changed all PTRS availability from 610 to 918. All right, that's much bigger numbers. All PTRD teams availability 918 to 1224. Wow, if you're going to call these in, you're calling them in. Changed all, let's scroll down a little bit here. Changed all Solothurn teams, so that's mostly Hungarian, AT guns, AT rifles from 4.812 to 6.12. That's nice. I think that's appropriate. Changed all PZB 39. That's like the awful German AT rifle from 8.12 to 12.12. I still don't think you ever use that unit. It's terrible. Changed all 120 mils availability to 4.812. I actually like that a lot. The biggest issue with the 120 was you only got 2. Like, it felt awful to bring those in. So to get 4, the now 120s are definitely something I would consider taking. Changed all mono 37 mil guns. So like if there's not double 37 mil guns availability from 369 to 4.812. Okay. That's a pretty big buff. Change number of cards accordingly when as required. Now the question is, so I guess the vet goes 4-3-2 instead of 3-2-1. So that's pretty darn good because you can then double vet and have 2 and A, unless the veterancy goes down to 1. So that's a really nice buff to Russian AA guns. Changed all 65 millimeter infantry support availability from 4.812 to 5.10.15. So I'm assuming that's like IG-18s and OB-25s, I think. And all those like the weird 52Ps and stuff. Interesting. That's pretty nice across the board. Changed all 75, 76 millimeter AA guns availability from 2.4 to 3.6. I like that actually. Same with the 80 to 85 mil AAs, although it doesn't look like they touch the 88s, which kind of sucks. But that definitely makes these better because now you might be able to actually vet these and make them useful. Changed all Soviet, Allied, or captured Zenart OB-3985. Okay, we talked about that already. Changed Ju-87 with the 20 mil available of 3.46 to 3.69. Okay, it's not a big change. Changed all CV-33s, the L-335. That's the, I think it's like just like a machine gun truck. Price 10 to 5. Yep, changed all Hetzer's availability from 4.812 to 5.10.15. I mean, that's really nice for Hartnik and Tartalek and the Hungarian, whatever division has it, Hadostali. In Soviet and affiliate divisions without Matador tractors, Studebaker was added as a transport option for 85 mil AA guns. That's really nice, actually. Increased the Stuka's resilience from 6 to 9. Ooh, new Stuka meta? Oh, that's a change, actually. That's a lot more health. The MG-15 improved its rate of fire. Increased the lesser SMG's rate of fire a little bit. Okay, so this is the MG-08-15 rate of fire. I think that's a submachine gun, I want to say. Increase the MP40's accuracy slightly. So buff to the MP40. Increase the lesser SMG rate of fire. I don't know what SMG this is. Like, maybe the worst ones? Like the ones that didn't perform well, maybe? Increase the HS-129B3's 75 mil DN damage from 7 to 8. Okay, a little better. That should one-shot things that have 8 health now. Improve the MK-10330 mil HS-129's efficiency. Nice. Su-57 reworked recon vehicle. Okay, so that already was a massive number of changes. A huge number of Soviet buffs. I have a hard time seeing Soviets not being on the map now. They still have lingered at like the bottom of the playability pool, with like 84 Strelky being the only division that really sees competitive play. There's a couple that sneak in there. I'm not saying there's no other playable Russian divisions, but definitely like 84th is the one we see. Sometimes 26th, but not much. But this should definitely, this is a lot of pushes for them. Very few for Axis, like not many here at all. None for Western Allies, which is appropriate. They deserve literally none. None at all. And before you're all like, attack power, you're on a strike team, you know all these. I actually don't. There's like hundreds of these. I don't remember them all at all. And sometimes I miss votes and stuff. All right, so allies, here we go. Decreased all Commonwealth nations WASP price from 15 to 5. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna disapprove of every Western Allied buff. Every single one, no matter what, I don't really care. Decreased non-APCR M10, but the Soviet and African ones price from 65 cents. Okay, that's appropriate. Okay, so the M10, which was honestly more efficient than a Panzer IV for 10 points less, now is the same price as a Panzer IV and does very similar stuff. This is good. So there's a nerf to the normal M10 without the APCR. Improve the Browning M1917's rate of fire. Okay, so let's make more of their machine guns good. Change anti-tank ZIS-3 ammo 40 AP to 35 AP, 8 APCR, and 18. Okay, so you get more HE. That's actually really nice because you don't ever need 35 AP shells. You do want more HE. You rip through AP shells. So that's actually a really nice buff. Increase Kazaki SVT, Kazaki Mosin, and Kazaki PP Shot HP from 9 to 12. Whoa, and keeping the same price, except for the PP shots going from 15 to 20, which is still dirt cheap. Swap the Kazaki Komorotis 6 for 6 PP shots. Wow, this is a big buff to Kazaki. So 9th Cav? Maybe? Because they do have Shermans. Like, I mean, that makes them automatically okay. This might be a division now. Their infantry were awful, but at 12 health for like 15 points and 20 points, this is really good. This is very interesting. That really could put that division back on the map. Moskaya Razvedka, some Molotov. Okay, so a buff to Moskaya there. Added Osnaz, some smoke grenades. Always nice to have. Let's see here. Lost my spot. Decreased Tanko Komoroti's price. Okay, so Komoroti getting cheaper here. Going to Strelky's price from 25 to 20. Oh, wow. So this is a bunch to Gorno Strelky too, 20 points. Now Gorno Strelky are kind of bad because again, you all know I don't like these hybrid infantry, but that's pretty darn good for 20 points. Sniper from 25 to 20. ISU 122 S's price from 155 to 145. So that's a pretty nice buff to that unit. I'm not a big fan of these, although I'm not a big fan because I find them to be total baloney half the time, and the other times are absolute garbage. Like there's no in between for this unit. It's absolutely broken good or it's absolute garbage. Then we have the KHT 130's price. Okay, this is just some light vehicle. Decrease the Valentine 9 price from 45 to 35. Churchill 4's price from 45 to 35 points. Churchill 6 to 35 points. Churchill AVRE to 40 points. Matilda down to 20. My God. Like, Commonwealth armor wasn't good enough. Jesus, I know they're slow, but like, what in the flip-flap? These are probably more aimed at the Soviet divisions that use these units, less than 15th Scott. Because truthfully, 15th Scott is the main user of these units. Although, of course, doesn't CIABG have some, and some other Commonwealth armor division. T60 Razvedka from 30 to 25. That's nice. KV85 decreased from 105 to 100. Wow. Decreased regular ISU. Oh, wait. The ISU 122 regular one from 145 to 135. So also a buff for that. Then we have changed Avratos Strafniki base availability from 6.9 to 6.12. So that's in Group Fedunka. It's the 15-man, like, tons of SMG squads, okay? Change Gavardia's base availability from 9.18 27 to 12.24 36. This is an appropriate change. Gavardia's really kind of suck, so you should be able to get a bunch of them. I agree with that change. That's good. Change Strelky's base availability. So same thing. So Strelky and Gavardia is both getting a big buff here. ISU 122 S base availability 246 to 36, and so this is the non-S version. This is the S version, going from 134 to 24. So that's a big buff to both of those. Big availability buff. So, and you can bring them in sooner. So maybe now, what is it? 7th? Is it 7th mech that has these? They're the main one. There's someone else too. I want to say 184th. Maybe it's 184th. 7th and 184th, I want to say. Those two, I think, have these, and that could be a big buff for them. Change T-3476 Komoroti's base availability to 3.6. That's really nice, too. KV-1S Komoroti's availability from 2 to 3, so just a straight buff there. The P-39Q Aircroba's base availability up to 3.69. I think that's appropriate. Yeah, 248's terrible. NKVD, these are the security units. Whatever. Change the Soviet Zenart 85 mil. Okay, so that's another increase of that. Change the VZ-VOD PTRS base 369. Okay, that's much more playable now at 510. That's really good. SU-76's base availability from 4.8 to 5.10. That's nice. SU-76I Komoroti from 2 to 3. So this, again, I think this is 7th. I want to say 7th mech is the one with these guys. They're the cheapo T-76. T-34, sorry, T-34-76, too many numbers. The U-2 Tommen, this is those crappy biplane bombers, just getting a huge availability buff across the board. These are like a freaking lol fest when you see them coming, but they're so slow. They are bad. But this is, I mean, yeah, we don't have enough spam in this game. Let's increase. Change the lag 3/4 bombs. Increase. Okay, so all the lag 3/4 getting availability increases here. Pretty significant. This is not a phenomenal plane, but this definitely makes them more tempting. It's more in line, too, with a lot of the other planes in the game. I feel like a lot of the Russian availability has just been, like, behind the curve, a lot of it. So this does, a lot of these make sense. P2, which is the bomber, increasing availability both times here. A20C Boston, increasing its availability. So basically getting rid of all the one-slot bombers here. Okay, seems aggressive, but I don't think it changes much, to be honest with you. IL-2M with the napalms. IL-2 is all getting... IL-4 as well, all getting availability increases here too. Change the M10's base availability to 510, but that's the Soviet only. Decrease the Descent 120 mils. This is I think this is the big mortar, I want to say. Second guard tank, added 1 card of T-3045 Razvedka, that's nice. Third guard tank, removed 1 2-point slot of AA, so I'm assuming you have less A, but it's cheaper. Third Gavardia added a 1 2-point recon slot. Third tank. Third guard tank. Change 1 3-point recon slot to a 2-point one. That's nice. Third guard tank. Change 1 4-point slot to a 3-point. Okay, so third guard getting a big buff here across the board in points. Seventh mech removed 2-point support slot, but added a 2-point AT slot. Okay. Also changed 1 3-point to a 2-point one. So that seventh mech getting some buffs. Ninth cav unlocked MCHAs in A phase. Ooh. 10th guard tank changing the 4-point. Okay, so this is what a lot of people complained about was Soviet activation points sucking nuts. And now a lot of them are getting some good buffs here. Infantry for 10th and support both going buffed up. Very nice. 29th tank, the 1 5-point and 1 4-point, both going to 4 and 3 respectively. Very nice. 184 Strelky added a card of Komroti, the M3Ls. These are actually really good, not going to lie. They're M3 Lees. Bazugli added a card of 122s. That's their best, like the A19 is the best Soviet gun, essentially. Bazooki changed the 4-point to 3. That's nice. Bazooki removed a 2-point Arty slot, but added a 2-point AT slot. Cool. Viber getting a card of T60 Razvedka. Oh my god, it keeps going. 7th Esty adding a card of T60 Razvedka. That's really nice. T60 are really cost efficient. Decrease the Zarsk. Okay, this is a Polish unit of some sort. These are infantry, I'm assuming, getting buffs. So that would be 1st Pioti or the home front division. Home army. I have a feeling it's home army. Changed, I can't say that, to PTRD, basically, getting upped. Decreased all M1A1 howitzers. Decreased? Oh, no, these are so good already. Why are we making them better? Oh, barf. These should be all nerfs. Increase the M4A1 Rhinos price. Yes, 85 to 90. Yes, I am being a Western Allied hater. I don't care. I'm happy with buffs to every other faction in the game. Increase M475 price. Yes. Decrease assault breaches price from 30 to 20. Okay, that makes sense. These are not like anything incredible. Decreased M2A1 howitzers. No, don't do that. Decrease M4 HST from 10 to 5. No. This is, I think, like a half-track unit, support unit. Decrease Nisei leader's price from... Okay, that's appropriate. That's really expensive for a leader. Change Ranger assault's availability from 4.6 to 3.6. Okay, cool. Bro, change assault leader's base availability 2 to 3. Yeah, that's good, because the assault leader at 2 is so annoying. Bazooka now available from A. Whoa! That's like a huge buff, actually. I know it seems small, but that division suffered in A phase with the lack of bazookas, and now you have them. So that... no, not more good Western Allied divisions. Butler, change M4 base availability from 2 to 2.4. That's nice. Butler added 1 card of CMB M5A1, so just a better Sherman, I think. Butler added the WC just transfer. Okay, I mean, Butler needs it. It's not that strong. It's one of the only Western Allied divisions that's not ridiculous. Change Ox and Buck Sten Mark 3 to Sten 5. That's much better. The Sten Mark 5 is much better. Decrease AB Paris price from 30 to... Oh my god, why? No. I'm 100% sure I voted no to that. Replace British converted gunners, a rifle, Bren LMG, increase the price from 15 to 20. Okay, that's a nice change for them. Decrease Spitfires, 4 rockets price from 130 to 115, so a big buff there. Decrease Humber's price from 25 to 20. Oh, God. I think the Mark IV, though, is like the weird autocannon thing that's not super good. Change British rifles base availability. Okay, that Indian rifles. So that's in line. That's like in line with all the other 20-point infantry, 1 machine gun changes. So that makes sense. There's nothing to complain about there. It's just in line with everybody else. Change Mosquito rockets available. Okay, increase availability. Change AB Canadian Paras Sten. Okay, so this is just a straight buff because those Stens are way better. Change Digger's base availability from okay, so same thing. Single machine gun unit getting a buff and availability makes sense because those units really aren't used much because they're just not that good. Decrease South African 6-pounder from 40 to 25. That's fine. That division does need a buff. The Catadromus strength from 8 to 12. That's really nice actually. So that's what's it called? The Australian division. Second New Zealand. It's not Australian. I apologize. The New Zealand division. So that's actually really nice. That unit is pretty bad. So that's nice. Decrease PA tops. I don't know what that is. The Vlovchi Tenkova's price. Is that the Bulgarian division? I'm guessing that's the Bulgarian division. Decrease the FFI cannons 25 mils price from 15 to 10. Oh God, no. Don't buff the French at all. Change Voltigear's base availability. Okay, so again, that's in line with all the other single machine gun. This one, fine, I'm cool with. Change Cannon's price from 60 to 50. Oh, geez. Change BIMP's availability from 6.9 and 12 to 6.12. That is a buff, actually, believe it or not, because now you can just get more in B phase. Decrease the Gob Bofors price from 50 to 40. I don't know what that is. It's a Bofors, obviously, but I don't know what it is exactly. It's not. It's like the 75, like the weird... I think it's got no AT on it, and it just shoots planes. I think it's pretty bad. Decrease the Skoda's 3780 mils price from 90 to 80. Okay, I still think that's just one of the bigger A pieces. Decrease Skoda's 37 mil price from 25 to 10. I wonder what that is. Change the Gob Schneider 220 mils. That's just a big gun of some sort. Decrease something that's in Bulgarians. The Moto Pehota unit. Availability from... Okay, that's nice. Good for them. Brony Rana. Oh, that is... Yeah, that's still... Yeah, I don't know why Multipehota is out separately. Change the Panzer 38T's availability from 10 to 14. That's really nice. Brony HMGs both now have access to the 640 as a transport. Okay. Perachatu GST is availability. Okay, good. That really needed it because that unit was a suffer. Although that should apply then to the Axis side too. D9I. God, what is that? Change the flak. What is D9I? I can't even remember. I don't know. French something, I'm assuming. I'm assuming it's a French something. Change Flak 3820 mil card to match the other divisions, basically. Added one card of 20 mil AA. Okay, so a big buff to AA for that division, if I could remember what division that is. So finally done with the Allies there. So massive buffs to the Soviets here. Huge. So really can't complain that the Soviets aren't getting any love. Feels like maybe it's time. It's time for for League. Maybe it's time for the Soviets to make a big comeback here. Now, over to the Axis. Increase Fallschirmjäger Sturmpioneer's price from 20 to 25. Now, this might seem shocking, but the MP40 buff made them actually really quite solid now. So that's why the price change from 20 to 25 was necessary, because with the MP40 buff, these units were overperforming all of a sudden. So now they need to be at 25 again. Decrease the 81 mil price from 65 to 55. That is the Fallschirmjäger one. So that's basically just making it cheaper. Added the Panzergrenadier MP44, some Molotov. Wow, that's nice. Ooh, what is that in? I think that's in the new division. I'm pretty sure that's the new division, which is mentioning that they got Molotovs. Added the SS Ausbilder, the discipline trait. So that's the leader. That's the leader you find in Kampfgruppe von Tatau. It's a really good leader. It's got like a flamethrower and stuff, but now it has discipline too, which is really nice. Decrease the Gebs 3675. So this is the Gebirgsjäger. It says decreased. I'm going to assume they meant 45 to 50 to 45, but I can't say for sure. Maybe they meant increased. Then we have the FH. This is an artillery piece, 317, 100 mils from 75 to 70. So I don't know what gun this is. This is the LE something something, 100 from 65 to 60. So a bunch of arty price changes. Decrease the Lorraine? No. This can't be the Lorraine in 715th. There's no way. I want to say this is a support Lorraine, like a gun in 21st Panzer, I think. Because there's no way they buffed the RDP. There's no way we buffed the RDPs. Pack 41 Gerlich's price going from 80 to 65. This is in Großdeutschland, the super high pen APCR only gun. That's a nice buff for that. Flak 85. So this is the captured Russian gun going to 80 points. Captured French gun going to 75. So these are just all AAs pieces that are going all buffs. There's the 20 mil flak improvement. So that's pretty strong. The Gepard's price also going down 5. SDK of Z 11, so that's the 20 mil on the SDK of Z. SDK of Z drilling's price going down as well. This is the other drilling going down as well. We might not even have these in game except for the Walther now. Decrease Aufkleiderpanzer. I don't know what that is, but it's probably some half track. SS Legionari's price from 25 to 20. So a nice buff there for 17th SS, a division that has been struggling lately. Grenadier at 15W. This is in 715th and 716th, I believe. 20 to 15. That's nice. SS Gebirgs Pioneer Führer's price from 30 to 25. Wow, that's a buff. SS Gebirgs Führer price 30. These guys have snipers too. Like, that's really good. SS Gebirg Fusilier. This is the sniper recon. Wow. Okay, so big buffs there to SS Gebirgs, to the Gebirgsjäger here. No, wait. This is in Unternehmen Russelsprung. So nice buffs to that division. This is not the normal 5th Gebirgsjäger. I apologize. Brandenburg Führer from 30 to 25. Okay. Brandenburg Aufkleider. This is in Kessel. And like one other division too. Erzatstruppen's price from 15 to 10. About time for this. These guys are awful. So maybe now at 10 points. Still probably wouldn't use them, but there they are. SPW AB 43, 47 mil. This is another in Russelsprung. Aufkläderpanzer 30AT, I think another in Russelsprung. Stug 3 F8's price from 60-50. So this is the AT Stug, found in a couple AT tabs, like 14th Infantry. And I was just looking at it the other day. 9th Panzer, I think, has a card of these too. SDKZ 251/7. This is a half track that units can come in. And I think it's the, I want to say it's the Panzerbücher one. Then we have the Chetnik. I don't know what that is. The Mech's price. This is a sniper found in Toulon, 30 to 25. Panzer 40R. This is the French tank going from 20 to 15. So that's nice. Flammenpanzer going from 20 to 15. Really trying to make this thing a thing. Fallschirmjäger ZF going from 40 to 35. That's appropriate. Honestly, they're not like, there's so many Western Allied units that are stronger than this for cheaper. like legit. So a nice buff across the board for Fallschirmjägers there. Definitely something to keep your eye out on. A 228 millimeters price, 15 and 10. I'm not sure. I think that's a AT gun. Werfrahmen 280 is going from 120 to 100. Wow. That's a big buff to the Werfrahmen there. That's nice. Jaeger Pioneer from 30 to 25. That's appropriate. These things were way overpriced. They're solid, but they're not like 30 points solid. Flak M36. So this is the French AA piece going down to 80 points. The Stug 3 going down to 60 points. This is the, okay, so apparently originally it went down to 60 and then we decreased it down to 55. That's apparently what happened. SPW ATGZ, so this is another like autocannon that's actually in Koruk and stuff. But the 80 mil, this is another AA piece, I believe. FK 288, 76 going from 45 to 40. That's nice. Pack 43 Krupp going from 110 to 105. So that's the big AT gun found in like 112th. Is that what it is? 122nd and in Tatra and stuff. Very nice there. SDKZ 250/8. These are just half tracks all the way down. These are half tracks you can bring in with your units, and I think a couple of these are separate ones. But that's a big buff to all half tracks for Axis. The U3OF4, that's another half track there. Jagdpanzer Gazelle, that's the little 45 mil on a half track. So that's nice. SDKZ 251/10. This is the little AT gun one. I love this one personally. Vespa price down to 70 points. Totally appropriate. The unit is not good. Geb 40's price. I think that's another light arty piece. The Cadetten from 918 to 1224. This is a unit. I think it's an Unternehmen, but I think it's somewhere else too. I want to say one of the newer like random groups. Let's see here. SDKZ 251s again. More buffing to those. SS Ausblätter, so this is the leader now, getting a base increased availability too. So Kampfgruppe von Tettau getting some love here. Valka, that's the same. This is also Tettau and the SS Valka Tettau here with the Bren. Okay, so some big buffs to that division actually. The police unit availability increase, very nice. Bootsbesatzung, this is Toulon, going from 35 to 30. Okay, that's nice. That division kind of needs it, honestly, these days. SPW 234 decreased to 35 points, so that's the up-armored SPW there. Very nice. Aufkläderpanzer 3M's price from 50 to 45, putting it more in line with other light tanks. Valkyrie going from 25 to 20? So Hermann Göring getting some love here. I mean, I think you have to play this unit at 20 points. I still don't think it's amazing, but like at 20 points, it's like a 12-man squad. It's got MP44s. I mean, again, it's weird. We talked about it before. This unit just does not fit it's too hybrid. It doesn't do anything well, but at 20 points, hard to pass. Same with like Gornostrelki going to 20 points. Then we have a leader of some sort going to 25. Flak 88, the Russian Reborn one going all the way down to 95 points. Pak 37T, which is a light AT gun. Love this thing actually, down to 30 points. Wow. Stug M43, which is the single unicorn unit in 26th Panzer, going down to 60 points. Very nice. GD Sturmgruppe going from 25 to 20. This is just a squad full of MP44s. So nice buff to Großdeutschland there. Right to Führer's price. This is Hartnick and stuff going down to 25. SPW 204. So these are just some French SPWs going cheaper as well. Stug 3E, this is an assault gun found in like 14th Infantry, going down all the way to 20 points. Oh my God. Stuka Zafus going from 140 to 125. Really nice there. Panzerjäger 35R. I love this unit. 25 to 20 points. My goodness. This is like basically an attempt to counter all the light armor, is making all the AT guns and stuff cheaper. Landesführer's price going to 25. Pioneer Führer's price going down to 20. This is a Luftwaffe Pioneer Führer. Panzerjäger Bren. I forget what that's in. It's a very niche unit. 16th Luftwaffe, I want to say, has it. Going down there. Fallschirmjäger Sturmjäger going down to 35 points. That's appropriate. So another Fallschirmjäger buff there. SPW 221 with the Panzerbusch going to 5 points. T-3485 going to 90 points. That's nice for 5th SS, a division I enjoy. T-28's price going down as well. Ooh, so the Finnish division's getting some love. Decrease FK 288's price to 60 points. Okay, very nice there. Stug 3 F8's availability going from 4 to 5 on par with Stug G. Wow, okay. The ammo also getting more HE. So basically the F8 in the AT tab is now almost the same as the Stug G in the tank tab. So really nice for those divisions that have that. Martyr 3 F22's base increase just to 5. That's really nice. Chickwing West in Gross Petty. Base availability going... So it's getting a price decrease, but an availability decrease as well. So it nerfed availability, but buffed price. Probably worth it, honestly. Probably worth it. Grenadier's base availability going up to 1224 as well. Grenadier 20, MG 26. Grenadier MG 09. Sperverbond. This is just a disheartened unit found in some spots. Rona Pioneer. So Korok getting some love here. Chasseur. So this is all Korok buffs here. Geb 4105. This is the Fallschirmjäger RD piece, I believe, getting an availability buff. Flak 20 mil going up here. The U304 variant. Stug 3E's base availability going from 3 to 4. Nice for that. Begleitführer going available up to 3. Very nice. Yeah, two availability leaders are kind of never used. It's just too bad. Like, it's not enough of them. Begleit Grenadier's base availability going from 6.9 to 6.12. Love that. Panzer 3G. I think I meant Panzer 4. I would assume Panzer 4G. What is a Panzer 3G? Oh, is that the support one? I think this is the support Panzer 3. Yeah, that's what that implies. T-3476 RO8. So I think this is Korok again. Vespa base availability going from 246 to 369. Decreased cards. Very nice. Right Tender Jaeger. I'm assuming this... I have no idea what this is actually. Stolstrupen base availability going from 612 to 816. Wow, a nice buff to Stolstrupen there. Aufklar Panzer 1. This is the 9th Panzer. Just getting a increase and wow, so double buff, availability and price. This unit might be fun to use now. Felgendarmerie, this is the police unit, increased availability, lower cards, whatever. I mean, that's definitely right. These units are hard to use in the first place. Stug M43, so this is the Italian Stug assault gun, getting a nice availability buff. Pak 41's availability going up as well. Focke-Wulf 190 D9's agility improved. That's nice because I like this plane, but it does die a lot. Change ME 410's bombs availability increased. Okay. HS 129 price increase, now being much more efficient. Very interesting. Like 4th Munta relies on this a lot, so I'm very interested to see how that is. So availability increase, BF 109 availability increase. Oh, that's nice. That was about time. Focke-Wulf, Fallschirmjäger 120 price increased. Okay, interesting. So nerf there. Decrease Hermann Göringer's at Pioneers down. So 5th Panzer, a whole bunch here. Changed 2-point to a 1-point recon slot. Added a 2-point recon slot. Changed a 4-point to a 3-point and removed a 2.8. Wow, that's a lot of buffs there to 5th Panzer. Maybe that division can be used again. 5th SS. Oh, please be buffs. Removed SDKFZ as a option for Balebacher. That sucks. Removed 1 unused 4.8 slot. There we go. Added a 2-point support slot. Nice. Cool. I like this division personally. 9th Panzer added a 251 option for Panzerschreck. That's the AT gun on it. That's really nice, actually. 21st Panzer replaced a card of Martyr 1 with a recently, okay, so just basically a new Martyr 1 variant. 26th Panzer added some half-track transports as per Panzerschrecks, which is really nice. You're basically getting like 2 for 1 then. You're getting a little bit of light AT on your half-track to deal with other half-tracks along with your Panzerschreck. That's actually really nice. 28th Jaeger added 2 cards of Pack 40. Oh, big buff to that division. Feel like they had very little AT. This division might be really good now. With the MP40 buff, all your Jaegers suddenly like might actually be good at CQC, which would be a huge buff to that division because it actually sucks at CQC despite its entire division being like CQC based. 91st Luftwaffe getting extra card of Pack 40s. That's really nice. The division is still probably trash, but that's really helpful. 116th adding a Jagdpanzer 4 card from 1 AB to 2 full ones. That's nice. 352nd getting a card of Panthers. Okay, so 352nd getting some love. 352nd getting some more arty there. Festoon Group Paris here changed the arty availability increase. Kessel gets Botan Transport as, okay, whatever. Korak changed to 4 points. Okay, so Korak getting some love here. A lot of love, actually. Korak changed 4-point AT to 3, 3-point AT to 2, and a 3-point infantry to 2. So a lot of availability buff there. Russell Sprung added a card, Trucks. Tatra changed the 38T. Ooh, wow. All the way up to 12 there in A phase on the 38T. Love that. All right, let's see. Lieutenant Pionieri Kalardi's price down to 25. Love that. This is Romanian buffs. R2's price is a little AT tank, 20 to 10. Love it. Potez, this is the plane, down to 40 points. Recruiti's price down to 10. Very nice. Breda 47 mils, price 40 to 35. That's the support gun. Really nice there. Tacom R2 going 40 to 35. Tacom T60, 35 to 30. Tacom R2, increased availability along with the T60. So really nice. I think that's 9th Cav that gets those for the most part. IAR with the bomb loadouts getting increased availability. Venatori Dakota, their R35. This is the little tankette. Roscioli PM getting a nice availability buff. And this is a Hungarian, the Karakaposak here getting a nice availability buff. Husarok MG42 in Lovash going down to 25 points. 39M, this is the little armored car going to 10 points. 40M's price down to 30. Very nice. A good AT gun for that. Tartalek Arkazak going availability 812 to 816. Very nice buff for all the Hungarian divisions. ME210 availability going up. Get less cards, but whatever. 12 Tartalek Arkazak removed from division, replaced by Tartalek Arkazak. So yeah, I would say that's fine. 12 Tartalek gets a card of police units, and Lovash gets a 37 Krupp transport for its Lovash and Husarok. My God. Decrease CC price 30 to 25. Nice for the finish. CC's price, oh, so that's KEV. This is the normal one, the good one, to 25 points. That's nuts. Decrease Nostavaki's price from 20 to 15. Very nice. Replace Ratsuvaki rifle with a Suomi, so better at CQC. Decrease Ratsuvaki leader 30 to 25. Yakari leader price from leader availability 246 to 369. PSD, this is Pansari Divisiona, decreased leader cards, added a card of police, and Rapana got a card of police as well. The Italians here decreased Obice's price 100 mil to 65 points. Really nice there. Esploratori's price down to 15. Okay. Cannon 90 mil. This thing's really good, down to 110 points. GNR, that's an infantry unit, all the way up to 12 points, probably a single MG unit. The M13, this is a little tank, I think, or a leader. I think maybe a leader, I guess. Commando 236. Little tank unit, up in availability. Alpina leader down to 25. This is a plane down to 45 points. The Besglieri getting a availability buff. Pelachati DC getting the availability buff. Obice. Gun here going to 510. That's the assault gun. Alpini's availability going up. Cannon 90 mils availability going up as well. So that really good cannon going up to 3. Then we have the Crow Legionnaire. I'm blanking on exactly what these are from. I'm not going to remember. I think I want to say 52nd Sickling or something. Getting availability. Pioneer availability increase. Tank meds. These are random Hungarian units, I think. So wow. This definitely will change something. I mean, something needs to change here, and I think this might do it. Notice there's not a lot of direct nerfs against Western allies, really just a lot of tools were increased in availability to counter Western allied divisions. A lot of divisions now having a lot more tools, especially with the half-tracks and stuff, to counter half-track cheese, especially on the Axis side, and a lot of love for those Soviet divisions. If you guys enjoyed this, smash that thumbs up. and subscribe for more Steel Division 2 content. We have League going on. Lots of videos going to be coming. Very excited. I love League. I hope they change their mind and do a League 13. Thanks a bunch, guys, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.